Hey, Scott Lara, president of militaryfairs.com, thecruisegenius.com, militaryfairs.com, your one-stop shop for travel, airfare, hotels, cruises, all-inclusive resorts, militaryfairs.com. If you want to book a cruise, email me directly, scott@militaryfairs.com. You know where I am. Yeah, I'm in Nassau, and there's the Atlantis, and I'm on board the MSC Seashore.
And a very good morning, MSC Seashore. This is Rodrigo Martin, your cruise director, and welcome to Nassau, Bahamas. At this time, we have not yet been cleared by our local officials. So I repeat once again, at this time, we are not yet cleared by the local officials. So we kindly ask you, please do not head to the gunway at this time. We will come back very shortly with more announcements. Thank you.
Okay, so our cruise director is saying we are not cleared yet. I'm not even getting off the ship. But anyway, MSC Seashore, over 5,000 people on board, max capacity. However, this is December 3rd sailing, and it's a 5-day, 4-night, and there's only about 4,400 people on board. Now this is deck 8. Now this area, this is the spa area where you go in the spa and you can actually come out to this area here to kind of relax, and you actually can go in that door, but you're supposed to check in at the desk, and there's a thermal area. You know the drill. You know, they got like a steam room, a sauna. I will tell you, the hot tub has got very salty water in it, so just be advised of that. Of course, there's a hot tub out here, but I'll get a shot of this thing where it says the spa, because I can't pronounce the name of it. This is deck 8. So the name of the spa is Area Spa Thermal Area. It's reserved to thermal area users. Please visit the spa. But again, I mean, you can open the door and go right in, but don't do that, because that wouldn't be cool to do that. The spa, okay? All right, but I did go to the thermal spa today. It was okay. There's a gym in there. It looks like got the bikes. All right, so deck 8. This is kind of a cool walk here. You can see all the cabins. I really love this ship. It is a big ship. And if you look at my video on the Pirates Cove, that's a water park area for kids. Now, the only thing I could say about to improve that is they need to have some massage chairs in there for the parents to be able to sit and get a back massage while their kids are playing in the water park. Because my daughter Brittany sent me a video the other day of some kids at a playland in Orlando, and of course the kids are, you know, throwing sponges at each other and jumping in the sponge pool and all this, and the parents could be in a massage chair looking at their phones, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, watching Gary Vaynerchuk, watching Fresh and Fit, whatever they're watching, or watching my videos on online. But anyway, a couple hot tubs here on deck 8, which are really nice. Several ships in port today in Nassau. Carnival Elation, based out of my hometown of Jacksonville, Florida. Carnival Liberty, based out of Port Canaveral. Disney Wish, MSC ship next to us. And so definitely a lot of people here in Nassau, which is fine. I mean, but again, I've been in Nassau probably more times than I could count. I've been in Nassau probably 20 or 30 times, and so it's, you know, it's not a 10 for me. Now, I understand Nassau has changed. I mean, they've improved it. It's a whole lot better, more things to do. But again, Nassau, not a 10. You can go over to Atlantis and spend whatever you want to do over there at Atlantis. The water park over there, which is really cool. You got to do that once in your life, at least. Take the kids once they get a little bit bigger. So Got an MSC ship next to us here. And got the Infinity Bridge coming up here. And up higher, up on a higher deck, I think 16 is the Bridge of Size, the Bridge of Size. And when it's not S-I-Z-E, it's S-I-G-H-N-S, size. You know what I mean, sigh. And, but this Infinity Bridge, that's kind of cool too, where you can walk on the Infinity Bridge and look down beneath, look down below at the people down on that deck. And I tell ya. So you got an MSC ship right next door, which is nice. You know, MSC, I don't know, I've read a lot of reviews about MSC, good, bad, a lot of bad reviews, but you know, my daughter said, Dad, you got to keep an open mind. So I've come on board with an open mind, and I love the ship. It's only a couple of years old. The technology is really cool, where there's these big iPads in the hallways. You can reserve a show, you can reserve a restaurant. It's very cool technology. Also, the TVs have several channels on them, like, you know, CNN. I watched the Jaguars game last night, so I thought that was pretty cool. The sports bar is really nice. The food's good. I mean, I've read reviews about the food, about the service. But I mean, there are different nationalities of folks on here. You got the Filipinos, you got the Indonesians, and several other nationalities. The cruise director is from Brazil. And it just, I don't know, I guess people, I think, tend to complain more than they give good comments. I think that's the way we are. If something is good, we're not so likely to say, oh, this was a great experience. The only difference could be like Virgin Voyages. Just sailed on Virgin Voyages back in November and loved it. It was an amazing experience. But again, people tend to complain more than they give compliments, especially if you're married. I'll leave it at that. You know, when you walk in the door, guys, is your wife saying, good job, thanks for providing, or is she complaining about you not taking out the trash? Again, we tend to complain more than we praise. And that's the one thing Gary Vaynerchuk has taught me, attitude of gratitude, being grateful. And that's what I try to do, is be grateful. Okay, so coming down here, the adults reserved area, no kids. That's kind of nice. And you know, going back to Virgin Voyages, got to say the same thing. Adults only, no kids, no gratuities, no tips. Definitely a different cruise experience on Virgin Voyages. But I'm on MSC Seashore. So this is the back deck here, aft. And adults only. Got a bar back here. The gelato place is closed right now. But still, it's a nice area. Now, the port side is non-smoking. Starboard side is smoking. But again, it's an infinity type pool. Not a true infinity pool, but it's an infinity type of pool. And lots of people here. It's about 11 a.m. here in Nassau. So again, and then I will tell you, these elevators back here, if you don't want to take the midship elevators with 10, there's the Bridge of Size. Though that's the Bridge of Size. Bridge of Size. So you got these elevators that are back here, which work a lot better. I mean, there are less people trying to go up and down on the elevators here than a midship. And it can get, especially on embarkation day, it can get busy. Okay, I'm gonna take us out. Let me find a place to go. Somebody's over there dancing. I'll take us out here. Scott Lara, president of militaryfairs.com, thecruisejesus.com, militaryfairs.com, your one-stop shop for travel, airfare, cruises, hotels, all-inclusive resorts. Militaryfairs.com on board the Carnival, on board MSC Seashore.